Welcome back to our weekly podcast, episode 2. Right on time.
Yeah, I hope you guys listened last week.
Yeah. So if you remember last week, what were we talking about? We were talking about how coronavirus is like a farce. It probably won't even be a big deal or something. Wasn't that
Joe
like
Biden? We talked about.
Oh, we did talk about Joe Biden graphic novel. Don't redeem anime topic. That's not part of the topics. We can't. This is off the cuff. This is actually no. This is not off the cuff. This is a very scheduled program. Okay, we have our own topics, and so I'm not gonna. We don't need any help from the chat in that department.
But if you guys donate, what am I saying? If you guys do donate at least 1,000 bits, you could add a topic. I just made that up.
Ooh,
right now.
That's a good idea.
I'm trying to make us money.
But they gotta give us the graphic and everything. I don't want to have to make the graphic.
That's true. Yeah, you have to make the graphic and send it in.
As you can see here, well, welcome to the podcast. This is Let's Scope Out. Me, Paul, Kev, this is What was the original premise of this podcast? I remember what we said last week.
You just wanted to talk about random stuff because you thought it would be fun.
Okay. Yeah, so last week that's what I said, and we're sticking to it. So far so good. The first episode was great. Everyone loved it. I think it was number 1 on podster.com. And Deezer, yeah.
Of course.
On podrace.net. What's another podcast site?
Spotify.
iTunes, you ever hear that one? Yeah,
No.
It's number 2 on iTunes. That's why I didn't mention it.
Yeah, I get it. It's fair.
So it was pretty up there, and and for a while it was like, I think we nailed it. I don't think we even really need to do another one. And then a week went by, and it's like, all right, let's do another one. So here we are. This is episode 2. Same format.
We've been getting a lot of sponsorship calls too. That's probably why we're doing this again.
Oh yeah, but we didn't land any of them. So
yeah,
maybe next week.
Maybe this one's the one.
Yeah, well, yeah. This is the one where we really think it over. Really look at all of our offers.
True.
You're the accountant. I'm gonna send you all the details. You're gonna count it up.
Count the money, yeah.
Yeah, count the money that they sent.
You
down
make
payments.
the word art for the topics, and I
yeah.
count the money for
Yeah,
jobs.
see, yeah. So for one, let's explain that. So we have a nice layout here. Okay, we have some nice 2008 word art up here for the title. I think that's nice. And then we got may see this part, this current topic part. You may notice how there is no topic right now, and you're right, because we're not talking about anything yet. We're not allowed to talk about anything yet. But now, boom, we're in the drama topic. And this topic, we got to call someone out. Someone, someone's been pissing us off. I got a lot of problems with you people. Name that show. Name that episode.
I don't know.
It's a Festivus episode from Seinfeld.
Oh, I still haven't watched that. We've been trying to plan to watch it.
No, you're just rewatching Friends for the 4th time.
No, we're not. We were watching What We Do in the Shadows. Have you ever watched that?
Yeah, or the show. You're watching the show?
Yeah, we saw the movie too.
I love the movie.
Came out, but we've been watching the show. Yeah.
How's the show? I watched the first episode of the show, and it was pretty good.
The show is really good. Actually, really good.
Yeah, we'll have to continue that one.
Yeah. So season 3 came out in September. Maybe it started, and it came out weekly. And we finally got around to watching. Wow. Yeah, season 3. We finally got around to start watching it, and then we realized we never watched season 2. So to go back and start season 2.
Were you confused at all?
Yeah, because there was I don't want to say a character, but there was someone in it or something in it, and we were like, "What's that? Why is that there?" We were clearly missed. There was some disconnect.
Did you think that maybe they were being vague on purpose in the beginning?
No, we were just. It took us a minute, but we did realize we missed an entire season.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a second season. I didn't know there was a third season.
Yeah, it came out. It finished right around October. Season 3.
So what's your drama regarding? So is that the drama that they didn't tell you?
That's very minor drama. That could be my drama, and then we could go into your drama. So
okay,
that's pretty messed up. I think the guy that actually makes it is, and he was in the movie, is the guy from Flight of the Conchords. If you ever watched that.
Yep, yeah. Taika Waititi, and he directed Thor Ragnarok.
That's it. Wait, that's not his name, is it? Whatever you just said.
Yeah, Taika Waititi.
I didn't know that was his name.
That's a real name.
I thought his name was like the same as Flight of the Conchords, like it was Jermaine or something. That's not his name?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
You're talking about the main guy, right? I believe
he's not. The guy who's in Flight of the Conchords is not in the show. That's in the movie, is not in the show.
He's not in the show at all?
He's not in the show, but I think he's like produced or directed.
Wait, is he the barbarian guy or the main guy?
I don't remember. Like, I don't.
Is he like the gentleman, like the Dapper Dan? His name is Thor Ragnarok.
No.
Oh, okay.
In the movie he was? Whatever.
No, yeah, he is Thor Ragnarok in the movie.
I don't believe you.
Why? He's Taika Waititi. Look at the credits. You could
I'll
figure it out.
This. Yeah. So that's my drama. Okay.
My drama is that you don't trust me. And I don't get it. I speak the truth. I speak facts.
I don't know. You're a hard person to trust. You know what? You know why you're hard to trust? Not because I think you're lying, but because I think you're just usually wrong, even if you're trying to be right.
Okay, all right. The drama's really started now. Oh, now I'm pissed. All right. What have I ever been wrong about? Name one thing. Bet you can't even.
Yeah, I probably can't right now on the spot, but you've definitely been wrong.
Not according to this episode of the Let's Scope Out podcast.
Well, let's see. You texted me that we were starting at 7 tonight.
Shit, you're right. Oh, shit.
So that's right there. How can I trust you? You don't even know what time.
Oh, my God. I was literally wrong 2 hours ago. Wow. Yeah, okay. So. You know what? Here. Wait. The drama has been absolved. You're right. You win.
We've squashed it. I forgive you.
Yeah, the drama's over. Yeah. Now this is the make amends topic. This is where we ask for forgiveness. And no, I forget what was I gonna say until we start talking about drama. You watch How To with John Wilson yet?
No, I still have your login though. Don't change it. I need to use it.
Yeah, why don't you log into my HBO account already?
I don't watch TV
thing.
Really.
I got 2 shows on there that are very New York based. Actually, also, and that brings me to another topic. I should have made this a topic, and I forgot to make the special word art graphic.
Word art.
But I wanted to make this a topic. Has Kev watched the Warriors 1978 yet?
Did someone make that while we're live and send it in?
Yeah. Come on, guys, get to it.
I can't answer that until there's a graphic on the screen.
Oh my God! All right. Well, maybe later. Maybe next week. Next week there will be a graphic.
Yeah.
One way or another, there will be a graphic, and we will get to the bottom of this.
My answer may change between now and then.
So I can't ask you about that one, but I can ask you. Oh no. So I can't talk about this. So I watched. What the fuck? Oh yeah. So How To with John Wilson. I think you would love that. That's a very New York based show. Just he captures New Yorkers doing weird shit, and I guess he just films all the time because he has such incredible footage of just the strangest things happening. And then he crafts a whole episode around a premise, and then somehow puts all the weird footage like into place and narrates all over it and kind of wraps everything up in a weird bow. Oh my God, it's my favorite. That was my favorite show of last year, I think.
Yeah, I need to watch it. There's so many things, like, even if you're not trying to see weird stuff, you'll always find the craziest things. Like, I've probably seen a billion things and I can't think right now, but the one thing that comes to my mind. Yeah, the one thing that comes to my mind is maybe I was in college or something. I was on the train coming home, and this guy was like just dressed as a clown, which is like not crazy weird. What I mean, it's really weird, but in New York, it's not that weird.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like he's walking down the train car, and he's like just turning and going up to people. So like, let's say he's like, I'm sitting and he's standing, and he's like very tall looking at me, and he would just like lean down and like look into like at the person like down from above them, like leaning into them. And for like a few seconds, then just lean back and walk away.
Dude, what the fuck? Oh my god! You know Ghost Rider? You know his like penance stare that he does. He like looks into your soul and shows you all the sins you've ever created in your life.
Yeah, this was Clown Rider. He was on the train. The train is a clown.
Instead of a motorcycle, he's got a fire train, fire subway.
He's on the N train. Brooklyn bound.
H for hell. That's funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a classic story when someone stole your Game Boy Color.
Oh yeah, I was on the bus and I was playing Pokemon Ruby, and he opened the back door and then he just snatched it out of my hand. And I chased him, and he was like 18. I was like 11. He would have like killed me if I.
Dude, he could have knocked your clock out.
Yeah.
He could have gave you a noogie.
Yeah, but he got away. I didn't catch him. So I didn't catch him. He caught me.
That's a Pokemon reference.
Yeah, it is. It's true. I have bad luck with Game Boys and Pokemon. When I was
I think 10, everybody does, to be fair. Everyone has some kind of Pokemon Game Boy accident.
Yeah, so when I was 10, it was like, I only remember this because it was like 2 weeks after 9/11, I think. My parents' car got stolen.
But that wasn't the bad part.
Yeah, of course.
You thought that was bad. Just wait till this. Wait till you hear this.
So yeah, like my parents' car got stolen, like, and we're good, like we never found
that's right.
it.
Yeah,
and my Pokemon Gold, I think it was in there with my Game Boy Advance and never to be seen again. So
wow,
I had a string of bad luck with my Game Boys and
you've
Pokemon
lost
games.
3 Game Boys over your life.
What's the third one? The one that broke? That was just 2 stories.
Yeah, didn't you just say that there were 2 in the car that got taken?
No, it was just a Game Boy with Pokemon Gold.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I broke Game Boys trying to play Mario Kart, but...
Yeah, I'll never forget when I was a kid and I broke my... Spiffus in the chat said wrong again. That really made me laugh. I still will never forget when I dropped my Game Boy Color in the doorway of our home. And it broke.
Just shattered?
Yeah, I think it just never turned back on again. It was never the same again.
That's a shame.
The classic.
Stuff breaks easily, yeah. Like playing Mario Kart, like the buttons would just stop working from using them too much.
Yeah.
I was actually playing yesterday, and the L button would just double. Like I was using a cart that had 2 mushrooms, and you hit L to shroom. And it would just use both at the same time. It was just like double hitting, and I wasn't doing that.
Oh, you're using turbo.
No.
Oh, see, now we're gonna get it. Oh, wait, I gotta put the drama tag back on because now we're gonna get into the speedrunning turbo discussion. No, I'm just kidding. I saw that was happening.
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I could not care less. I don't care. I just don't. Honestly, don't give a fuck. That's all I gotta say. I don't know. Do whatever the fuck you want. Speedrunning is the most arbitrary thing in the first place. I don't care.
It's true. Yeah, I think it's fine. Honestly, like makes it easier for people. I wouldn't want to mash like crazy. My hands already hurt playing Mario Kart.
I know.
I want to mash 100 times a second.
And I'm the same way. Yeah, I had to mash an air ride. That'd be rough.
We have bouncy boy hands now.
I know. We're old.
Or show.
This is, we're washed up. We're this is what washed up people do. I think they make podcasts.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're
trying to stay relevant.
This is the circle of life, really.
It really is.
But today, the main thing. So today, obviously, it's been a long time since the first episode. Okay, like I said, I think we nailed it. Didn't really need to do another one. But here we are. We're gonna probably try to do this every week, and we have our topics, our set topics like the drama topic, and we will be calling someone out every week, and someone will be getting our wrath.
I have a really good one, but I can't use it yet. I don't know when it'll be appropriate for me to use it, but I will use it eventually.
We're so pissed we got them saved in the bank. Okay, we got like drama for stockpiled in the back room. So just and one of these weeks, you never know which week. You never know who's going to be next.
Yeah, and all of you in chat, you're thinking, "Oh, I wonder if there's one about me." Every single one of you, we got one.
Yeah, no one here is safe.
No one's safe.
Yeah, literally no one is safe. Also, someone in the chat. We won't be talking to the chat room too much, because I like when I listen to a podcast, I like it being very like self-contained. But I will say, someone in the chat asked, "What is this podcast about?"
I don't know.
Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about the main theme of today. There is no. That's the joke. This is not about much.
We're scoping out. You gotta get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we talk. This is like a speedrunning adjacent podcast. We're speedrunners, but we'll talk about fucking whatever. And we're not going to talk about the new Mario 64. We're not going to talk about like speedrunning news, unless it's interesting.
We might not even talk about speedrunning that much.
We're not going to talk about speedrun. This is not speedrun. This is not the golden split or whatever it's called.
What's it called? The final split?
The gold split. The final split?
Maybe there's both.
The first split. The first split is the deepest, I think. The 9th split. I forget, but it's not that, okay? If you're coming here for your speedrunner update, what the fuck did Cheezo 5 do today? I know it, and I'm not going to tell you. So, anyways, what am I talking about? So whatever. This is a podcast. Just we're going to talk about shit. Oh, and like I said, we have our standard weekly topic bits that we might, bust out, but you never know.
Reoccurring, yeah.
Yeah, reoccurring. Well, that's really it. And then, I don't know. Every episode will come with like a overall topic. But yeah, we're just talking. Okay? We're just having fun. Two guys having fun. That's what it should have been called.
Two guys having fun.
Two guys.
Very magical.
Dudes being dudes. That's actually what it is going to be called. Oh yeah, but so the main purpose of tonight's episode is it is a new year. The clock has rang midnight, and it is 2022. And we're going to talk about just, I don't know, shit from 2021, our favorite shit of it. 2021. Yeah. You want to start with games?
Yeah, because that's all I have. Honestly.
Oh, shit. Well,
I don't have movies like you do. I don't have music like you do.
You're going to have to figure it out. Oh, you do have music. I know for a fact you listened to one fantastic album this year. And I better hear a full, deep, praised-filled review.
That's true. You know it. I think you might have it. It's Ska Dream by Jeff Rosenstock.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. I love Jeff Rosenstock. I love ska.
Yeah, so that's my one album that I listened to last year. No other albums, nothing else caught my eye. I listened to like one or two other things, but they weren't very good. So it's just really Jeff Rosenstock.
Yeah, that's fine. And maybe if it was the only ska album, so fair enough.
It's probably not true, but
no, I think it's the only ska album ever.
That might be more accurate.
Yeah, Real Big Fish. They got quantum erased. I don't know what happened. Someone went back in time and
weren't they like 50?
Cut them out. I believe it.
I mean, they got popular in the mid-90s.
I am sure. Aquabats are probably pretty old now, too.
They are, I think. Travis Barker used to be the drummer of the Aquabats.
I know.
Fun fact for you all. Yeah, you know. Maybe our audience doesn't know that one.
Oh no, I wasn't giving you shit.
No,
I know. Stop.
All right, sorry.
You're mansplaining Aquabat facts to me? You know how big of an aqua nut I am? Are you kidding me?
You look like you'd be an Aquabat. I could see you in the costume.
I was just gonna say that to you. Would I could see you as an Aquabat so easily.
Yeah, we both could. We both do it.
We can make our own little Aquabat duo. Aquabat duet.
Yeah, we'll even make a music album. I haven't done that before. I don't know if you have, but
I haven't done a good one. I haven't done a ska one.
That's true. That's got to be your next. Well, now you have a trombone, right, or whatever.
Saxophone.
Close enough.
Some
Same
gold.
thing.
Yeah, that's close.
Now you got to make a ska song.
Yeah, I finally got a saxophone
emo
back.
song ready.
Yeah. I know. I'm maybe I should try to make a song in every genre.
You could do that. I can't wait to hear your rap song.
I did a rap song. I didn't rap it.
No, I want you to rap it.
Oh, come on. I did do a rap to that. It is in the vault. It will not be released.
B-sides?
Yeah. It's Z-side. It's not a letter.
In the vault, the Disney vault.
Yeah, it is in the Disney vault with Cinderella 3. No one's seeing that shit. No, it's in the Disney vault with what's that fucking Song of the South? It's never getting released. Yeah, you don't know that one?
God, I already have a feeling it's really bad. Like,
yeah, it's very racist. It's just very.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, it's kind of like glorifying slavery a little bit. Me and my friends once watched it because we went to Disney World for the senior trip, and that's what Splash Mountain. You know Splash Mountain in Disney World? Have you ever been? That's like the Briar Rabbit and all the characters from that's all from Song of the South. But then you can't get any more information on it. Like you get off the gift shop and they don't have anything from that because they just want to bury it.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that. Like it was a long time ago I was on there. I was like 13 or something. But like it's just animals, right? And you're probably like, look at these cute animals.
Yeah, because they just look like whatever nondescript Disney animals. But yeah, they're from this pretty racist movie. It's just like they depict all the slaves just like just so happy. Like the whole idea of the movie is the rabbit or the animals are trying to escape the briar patch, and then when they do, they get all fucked up and they find out that the real world is actually horrifying. And then the whole arc of the movie is that they go back to the briar patch and they're like, oh, we should have never have left in the first place.
That's crazy.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Oh my god. So that's where my rap song is on that same level of just harmful.
I hope it's not on that same level.
No, it's not.
Maybe not harmful in a racist way. Harmful in
not racially
embarrassingly
harmful.
Bad way.
Just physically harmful to your ears.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, we could do games. We could do our game list at least. We can compare and contrast.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do this. So I played.
We'll just go, bit by bit. We'll start. You want to do like top 5? And then before we get to top 5,
top 10, but you don't have a top 10, do you?
I could do a top 8. That's all I got. I got 8. Yeah.
Good. You can work with that.
I think I did 8. All right, let me pull this up.
Yeah, get your list. I got my list. So I played as of the end of last year. I played 30 games that came out last year, and then I've played 2 more since then.
That's very good.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's more than you've played
my life
since you graduate high school.
Possible.
Maybe.
Possible.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do beat gaming. You give me a lot of flack from my lack of gaming other than Kirby Air Ride, but I do be gaming sometimes.
Yeah? How's Owlboy going?
If the right mood... I played some of it. Played like 5 hours.
When?
That's
How long ago?
When I first got it. Not recently, but
3 years ago.
Yeah, but I played it Okay, I attempted, and I will say little spoilers. See my list spoilers.
I can see
all these, I beat all of these. Okay, well, except for like 3, but I beat most of these. That's pretty good for me.
So that's like you didn't beat like half of them.
No, it's at 8, Mr. Accountant.
Almost half.
That would have been 4. Half. Yeah.
Almost.
This guy can't even count video games, let alone money. Who would trust this guy for their finances? All right, number 8. You go first then.
I was gonna do 10, but I could do 8.
Okay, you could do 10 and 9 real quick, and then I'll pick up over there after that.
I won't do any honorable mentions, but I will say Mario Golf, not in my top 10. That's a game everyone knows.
Did you play it?
I did. It kind of sucked. Like it's fun like because golf is fun, but that's about it. Like the courses sucked. They made it worse than Toadstool Tour. Like Toadstool Tour is better, like even now in 2022.
Yeah, I believe it.
That's kind of rough.
That's I think that's the case even with like Blue Candy, who runs both of them. I'm pretty sure he still prefers Toadstool Tour. That seems to happen with a lot of things, like with a lot of speedrunners. Like the big sequel to their game or remake or whatever comes out, and then they play it for like a month, and then back to the old
one,
old faithful. I think that happened to Shift or something with the
maybe Rehydrated. Yeah,
Rehydrated. Yeah,
there's a new one coming out. I forgot what it's called. Like a new SpongeBob 3D platformer game, brand new.
Oh, is this supposed to be like in that vein, like in the same kind of gameplay?
I think so. I forgot what it's called, but I think that only that only became a thing because people bought Rehydrated. I feel like Rehydrated only became a thing because he speedran it. Like I actually think he legitimately changed the landscape of that series.
Low key, I mean, this is the low key. Yeah, I think he really did. Holy shit! I mean, if your life is a video game, I mean, it'll work. I don't even know how many hours he put into that. Just around that time, like, too. Crazy. Jinx. But yeah, I didn't play that. Did that come out this year? Or was that last year?
It came out in June. Well, yeah, June. Last year, technically.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean.
Is last year for you 2020, or is this year? Which one's what?
Like, I'm in 2021 still.
2021 mode, yeah. I get it.
Okay, so what's number 10?
All right. Number 10, we got Castellan Tears of the Earth, which you've probably never heard of.
What?
You're not going to hear of like half of these games.
Is this Stairmaster anime games?
No, it's not. It's like a
Shenmue stuff.
It's a Metroidvania, but it's like super retro looking. Like it looks like NES style kind of.
Oh, like Axiom Verge.
Yeah.
That's an NES game.
Different looking, but yeah, sort of same idea, but not really.
Is it a roguelike?
No, it's not. It's not randomly generated. So
everything's a roguelike nowadays. You notice that?
Yeah, I see. Like I'll watch stuff on like new indie games coming out because I want to see like if anything cool is coming out, and like half of them will be like roguelike 2D platformer, roguelike RPG, roguelike card game, or like too many. It's too much.
I agree. Everyone was making jokes like 2 years ago that every game was going to be a battle royale, blah, blah, blah. And that didn't happen. Every game instead is now a roguelike. A roguelike or Left 4 Dead. That's what it was this year.
City Trial, battle royale, roguelike.
Roguelike, yes, I agree.
I actually saw there's like an indie game in development that's supposed to be like only like City Trial.
Really?
I have no idea if it's good. I forgot what it's called. I saw it literally earlier this week.
Is that what they're saying? Is there like, are they saying City Trial?
Yeah, like it's literally, it looks like a different version of City Trial. Maybe someone would know about it, but yeah, so someone's making that. So yeah, okay, Castellan, it's just a 2D Metroidvania. I like Metroidvanias, so they're pretty fun. I didn't think it was that amazing. I think people liked it more than it was actually good. I don't know why, but there's like you could switch between characters, but one of the characters is like way better than the others. So like I never switched unless I had to, which was kind of lame.
That does suck.
I also fell out of bounds at one point, and then I recorded it, and I was like, I was like, should I like tell people that speedrun this? Like maybe, like is it useful? And then
maybe
I waited like 2 weeks and didn't do it, and I just deleted the videos, so I don't have it anymore.
What's wrong with you? Why didn't you just do it?
I didn't want to upload it. It was too much work.
What the fuck? So why delete it?
Because it's sitting there on my computer is annoying. I didn't want it
Dude,
there.
the Astro Boy, whatever it's called, community is... We'll never know the super...
That's the one.
Groundbreaking skip. I did that once in Lego Star Wars 2. I found a sick out of bounds in Dagobah, and I sent it to the speedrunners, and then they were like,
did you actually?
Yeah, literally. We could review it.
Oh, I know. They already know about it, or it might not be useful. I have no idea. I just fell out of bounds, and then I like fell down the map from like... So I landed in an area of the map that was like inaccessible to me at that point. Like I wasn't supposed to be there at all.
That's huge. Why would you delete? That's literally what a sequence break is.
Maybe I could. You think I could restore it?
I don't know.
Like 2 months ago, maybe.
You wiped all the hard drives. It's gone. You don't want anyone to ever discover this thing ever again.
I'll have to go watch the run and see if they clip out of bounds at all.
Jesus Christ. All right,
yeah,
number 9.
That was number 10. That was a fun story.
Yeah, that was
all
good.
right, and then once I do my 8, you could do your 8 too, right? That's how we'll do it?
Yes,
all
sir.
right, so my number 9 is a game called Dodgeball Academia. So it's basically, it's a dodgeball game.
Now,
like,
that's got to be a Stairmaster anime game.
Yeah, probably. It's like definitely, it's like really anime looking. I feel like it takes like tons of inspiration from like My Hero Academia.
Is it like a visual novel?
No, it's you like run around. It's like an RPG. So you like run around the school, you have to do stuff, and then you like battle people in dodgeball matches. The school is a dodgeball school. Like you go to a dodgeball school to learn how to be better at dodgeball. It's kind of repetitive and everything, but it's like just fun. Like I just enjoyed playing dodgeball. It was like different.
Fun?
Like yeah. It's like the aesthetic was cool. It was a little different. So
the gameplay is good, like the dodgeball gameplay.
Yeah, like I said, it's a little repetitive, but it was fun. I mean, I know when I'm having fun with a game if I could sit there for hours and just play it. Like if I'm bored with a game, I'll play for an hour and I feel like it's just too much. Like I've been doing it for too long, even though it's only an hour and I'll have to stop.
Sure.
But this I would play like 3-4 hours in a row. And it's only like 12 hours maybe the game, so I played it in like a few sessions. Just 3 or 4 hours at a time. That's usually how I know a game is. Not necessarily good, but I like it.
How long did it take to beat this?
That game?
Yeah.
I don't know, a few days.
It's like 15 hours?
I think it was like 12 hours.
That's so crazy. That feels like so much for a game called Dodgeball Academia. My Hero Dodgeball, Dodgeball Underground Academia.
I think that's a fine amount of time. I mean, I don't know how games like I want to play more RPGs, but I never could. Like I want to play like Xenoblade, which I think you tried it and you didn't like it, right?
No, well, and yeah, that's game. I mean, 15 hours is good.
Like 15 hours in Xenoblade though is like you're not even out of the introduction.
That's how far I got.
Yeah, you haven't even got past the force field.
Dude, seriously, I got to the first like big area and I'm like, what is happening? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a
whole. It would take me like like you're playing Persona 5 now. Like it would take me like literally a year to beat that. Like it's too long.
So far, it has literally been a year for me now. I haven't played it in months. I was caught up with where I was in the game, like the date in the game with real life, but now I let it. I took a break, so I'm still on November in the game.
Yeah.
But I got 140 hours in that fucking.
You gotta wait till November this year.
I know, I'm just gonna wait it out. I need a good year break.
You're not gonna know what's happening. You're gonna have to restart, new game.
Yeah. Let's just do it from the top. I want to do this. I want to date this anime girl instead.
How many choices do you have? I never played Persona.
There's a lot of choices. But if you date more than one, then you'll get the bad Valentine's Day ending, where they all show up at your Valentine's Day table and like beat your ass.
I don't know if you saw. There's like this thing on Twitter today that I saw where these like women were calling out this guy that was like dating them but ghosting them and then like dating multiple women at once. So there's like he's just getting like put on blast on social media, like TikTok apparently. I don't have TikTok, so I don't know. but like everyone's making
That
fun of
sounds
this
familiar.
guy, like dating a bunch of women. It's kind of like the Persona, I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
This
Yeah,
is
that's exactly what
Valentine's
happened.
party today.
Yeah, he did. He got the bad ending. He should have been faithful. He should have read the
Exactly.
player's guide.
Exactly.
Oh, speaking of the player's guide, this is the current topic is gaming, everybody. This does count. So we will have this up. Okay.
Let's start over. All right, so number 10 is Astalon, Tears of the Earth.
Let's start from number 30, actually, and we'll just do the whole thing. Okay, so what's right. Number 8?
Number 8, New Pokemon Snap, which you played, right?
Yeah, and that is also on my list. But a little... 8? No, it's not. It's actually a little higher up.
Uh-oh, we're going to have to wait and see. Don't spoil it.
Yep, you are going to have to wait a long time to see where that is.
Ooh, top 2 maybe. Top 3.
Yeah, who knows? Top 1.
Yeah, it might be, yeah. Game of the year. Yeah, no, but Pokemon Snap was really cool. Like, it looks so good. Like, I wish Legends Arceus would look like what Pokemon Snap looked like. And I know it's not going to, and that game's going to be awful, I feel like. I'm going to wait and see what happens.
I'm getting it day one, so I'll let you know.
You would, and you're gonna.
I'm a Pokecuck. I don't know. I can't do anything about it, and especially with shitty Pokemon spin-off games, I love them. I gotta get it.
Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed and play 300 hours still, probably.
Yeah. That's the thing is, I won't be disappointed. Like even like.
Will be.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll talk more about Pokemon Snap when I get to it. But for my number 8 was Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
I did not try that.
I got tricked into buying this fucking piece of shit game.
Mikey probably told you to buy it.
It's not with Mikey. It's everybody. It was the whole Smash Twitter. They were all excited because that fucking rollback. And it just sucks. Like, why do I need... I don't need another Melee. I have Melee. It's more accessible than ever now. Why would I think that I would need to play as a shitty-looking Aang or Spongebob with no dialogue and awful MIDI music?
It could have been something.
It's fun for a second, but like, why did I spend like $50 on? Why?
Yeah, they got you.
That got me.
You got by the big corporation.
I'm honestly just mad. Yeah, because I feel schnookered. I feel like I was schnookered. I mean, it's really not that bad of a game. A lot of people like it, but it's a fad, and I got schnookered by it, and that's it.
It's like no one plays. Well, people probably play it. There's like tournaments still, right?
But that's what happened. I said this like as soon as the big Smash streamers stopped playing it.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah. I mean, they only need people to buy it once, right? Once you buy it, I mean, they got your money.
Yeah, there haven't been any microtransactions or DLC yet to make me buy more.
Mean, but... I don't get to pay $5 to get Crumb.
No, it's actually $6. It's $5 to get Heifer. Yeah, they added Garfield. They added a bunch of stuff, but I just could not care less.
It's like a Nickelodeon, right? It's like originally a comic, right?
I don't know what they own. Yeah, Garfield had animated shit. I remember when I was a kid, there was a Heathcliff cereal box, and I bought it because it had Heathcliff DVD in it of Heathcliff cartoons, and I thought it was Garfield, but it was Heathcliff. I was like, who the fuck is Heathcliff? That's
wrong again.
Garfield. Wrong again. See, I have a sick history of this. So anyways, that's my number 8. What's your number 7?
My number 7 is Elekid. I know a few people played it.
Elekid?
I'm just gonna say like indie game. Yeah, Elekid, the Pokemon. No, Elekid, like ELEC head.
Oh yeah. The dorks in the Discord were talking about this, I think.
Yeah, I think I got people to play. Like I think I was the first one to play it, and then Spivus played it, and then Arg played it, and that might be it. It might just be us 3. But no, it's just a puzzle platformer. But like usually I've played other puzzle platformers, and it's a genre that's just very boring sometimes. Like there's no new ideas, and it's like just not, some of them are just not fun to play. Like they're just the most mediocre games. Like they're not bad, but there's nothing special. But
Sure.
this game was like really good. The puzzles were good, and there's just something about it that was like it was just designed so well. Like for a game that was only a few hours, that was like $5-10, however much it was. Like I think like the guy whoever made it, or maybe whoever made it, they had in mind like, okay, I'm gonna make a game that's like good quality, not too long, just focus on the design, gameplay, like everything aesthetically is good, the puzzles are good, and like that's all they did, like nothing crazy.
Hey,
And it was super
to
fun. There's
Paul's
like cool little
Russian Inflation
secrets, the
Fan
puzzles
Club.
are
Enjoy your
really
stay.
well done, and it's super fun.
Gotcha. Is it like Baba's You in that kind of way?
No, it's completely different from Baba's You.
What's it called?
It's like
Leckhead?
a Leckhead, yeah. Like I can't even think of a puzzle platformer right now that's even good.
Oh, platformer. Okay, that's
Yeah.
oh, gotcha. All right.
Yeah, but they're like a dime a dozen, those games, so hard to find good ones.
I guess so. So Leckhead. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
My number 7, and I bet you didn't see this coming, is new Pokemon Snap.
Whoa, that's not that much higher.
No, it's not. I see. Pokemon Snap was a situation where I definitely put in a good at least 20 hours into it.
Same.
Because it's just easy to play, you know, when things are going on. And I will say the gameplay was really fun.
Mhm.
Like it was surprisingly addicting, and I had a good time with it. But overall, it's not doing anything crazy for me. You know what I mean? Like I liked it, but it's not changing my life. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was good. It looked like, I think just how it looked was the best part of it. It was like,
Yeah, it looked
you just
really good,
only
too.
wish that games look like that. But yeah, like I also think like the water levels, for example, they all felt like, I know they were different, but it felt like I was playing the same level, just slightly
Sure.
different. And it was
Yeah,
like
sure.
a quarter of the levels in the game, so
Yeah, that it also, I guess the big thing for me too was it's just like the fact I thought it was cool, like how many times they make you go back through levels and you know, and like replaying over and over. It is a lot though that they make you replay. You know, it is a lot, and you know, it could get pretty tiring from that. And then also just kind of the fact like it was just kind of bothering me a little bit. Like I don't know if it needs to exist. Like I don't know if this did anything that the first one didn't already do. I don't know. Like it's good, but yeah, I don't know.
I think it's long enough, you know? Like if it had come out 10 years ago, the original, I would probably agree with you.
Yeah.
But I think like over 20 years is like, even if you don't do too much new, but you just like upgrade what's already there. I think it's enough to justify. And I mean,
think that's fair.
You liked it and I liked it. So
yeah, no, I agree. Like just from a objective standpoint, I guess I was thinking that, but like, yeah, no, subjective. Yeah, I liked it. And, you know, and I guess it is weird because it is good that there is a lot of stuff in it. So it's not like they did just do the original one and they just had a couple levels and blah, blah, blah. There is a lot to fucking do. But I guess I just feel like you have to do too much to progress. Like that first level, you had to do that like 5 times or a lot of times when you just started out the game, and it's like, okay, come on.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, you want to see new levels. Yeah, for sure. Was your favorite Pokemon in the game? I don't know who your favorite is. Like, is it the Mantike, whatever?
I like Mantike. I have a little Mantike up here. But I like a Blastoise would be my favorite. I don't know if Blastoise is in. Squirtle's in there.
Was he?
Squirtle's in the reef area.
Wait, I think Blastoise wasn't Blastoise on the beach? Or is that someone else? I don't know.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know anymore. My memory is shot, so I literally don't remember. 50-50 he was in the game.
That was fun though. Yeah, it was fun. It was, you know, it was fine.
It was fun.
Oh, one more thing. I didn't like the ending. I didn't like the final boss. I thought that was kind of whack.
Yeah.
It was just like whatever, you know, just like forgettable. Where in the original, it's like Mew in space. It's like insane. And this was just like, oh, is this guy?
Part of
Who's
it
this
too
guy?
is that we're old. Like I'm sure when we were, 8 years old, we thought it was cool to be in space with
Okay,
you. Now,
yeah, but this specific
I'm
Pokemon,
old
like,
now.
even how many of the kids, and I played them all, but how many of the kids now are like, they see this Pokemon at the end and they're like, oh my god, it's that guy. They don't fucking remember him either, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, true.
They're like, what the fuck is that?
I don't even remember what it was. Xerneas, right?
Yeah,
I don't even
Xerneas.
know the new Pokemon. Like after Gen 3, I couldn't even tell you some of the names.
That was one of the legendaries from Gen 6.
Yeah, Gen 6 is the only gen I didn't play, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have to say that's the worst one nowadays, but I don't know.
I don't know. 8 was bad.
Yeah.
I played that on the plane to Hawaii.
I put too many hours in it. You should have played 7 on the way to Hawaii. That's Hawaii,
true, right? Yeah. I played that already, so.
Anyways, all right. That was number 7, right? Number 6.
Yep.
You go.
All right. My number 6 is Chicory: A Colorful Tale. Do you know this one?
I've heard of
games you don't know.
I've heard of that. I don't know if I've heard that just from you or if I've seen anything from that, but that sounds very familiar. But anyways, tell me all about it.
So it's kind of like a top-down 2D Zelda sort of. It plays like that, but you're a dog and you like have to
the dog. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
and you have to like basically recolor the world like there's other objectives too, but like a lot of the gameplay is very Zelda-like, but you're also just coloring. Like the world is just, I guess, like black and white, beige, whatever, beige and black. And like you could change different colors and have like different, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not symbols, but like you could just paint stuff. So, and it's multiplayer. So Rachel and I played together. Like I was controlling the dog and painting, and she was just painting. And you just like paint the screens, the landscapes, and like.
Nice.
But you could go into, like Splatoon where you like go into the ink and like move around. You could do that. So you like paint the screen, you could go in the ink and like move and stuff and like go up walls and everything. So it's actually really cool.
Is it 3D?
It's 2D, like top down 2D.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like it's like playing a Zelda game. Well, it's like playing a Zelda
Link to
game.
the Past kind
essentially, yeah. And it's super well done.
I love that kind of co-op, by the way. That's perfect for me and Jen as well. That kind of co-op.
Because she's the one playing, right? And you only know how to paint. That's all you're good for.
Yeah, she's really got to hold my hand through the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. She's a gamer.
I'm an artist. What can I say?
So
that sounds good. I actually will keep that in mind.
Yeah, no.
Would you play it on the Switch?
Game. No, I play it on PC, but
I
think
it's
it's
on the Switch.
I think so.
I want every game from now on to the end of time to be on the Switch.
Even in 50 years.
I just
Dance 2072.
Well, no, I want that on the Wii. Yeah, that needs to be on the Wii. I love just having things on the Switch. Just like portable consoles are always the way. Always the way.
Yeah. Oh, what was I gonna say? So I don't know if it's the whole soundtrack, but at least some or a lot of the soundtrack was made by Lena Raine. She did the Celeste soundtrack. If you know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, I know her.
The music's really good also in it. I don't know if she did the whole thing, but she did at least a good portion of it, so.
I should listen to the Celeste soundtrack.
It's nice. Good.
All right, that's good. Chicory. I will keep that in mind. All right, number 6 for me. I have not played enough of this, and this very well might break the higher tiers of my ranking, but so far I have played like an hour and a half. But Inscription.
Yeah.
I like it a lot, and there's a lot of potential, but basically every game above this I've beaten or put in a good amount of time. So yeah, but I'm really enjoying it. Is it on your list?
It is on my list. So
we'll talk about it more when we get to yours then, because I'm sure you'll have
not much, but yeah, it's the kind of game where like when we get to it, but like I don't want to say much. Like
we don't want to say too much. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I guess all I'll say then is I really like how inventive it is, how creative it is, and the atmosphere. It's got like my kind of like B movie, cabin in the woods kind of spooky atmosphere that I love it. I love it.
Yeah, that's your vibe for sure.
It is my vibe. Yeah. So I'll continue that hopefully soon.
Hopefully I do want to beat that. You got a week and a half.
I know.
Beat it, so you better beat it.
That's our game club game for the month, and yeah. But hey, at least I played this one a little bit. At least I've opened it. That's more than I could say for a lot of the recent ones.
That's true, yeah. And maybe in future podcast episodes, we'll talk about the game club more detail. Maybe we'll talk about the game we actually played, like in a lot more depth. So that's something. And maybe like in another episode, we could go over all the games we played. Not like nothing crazy, but like, oh, what were your favorite games from playing in the 2 years we've done it so far?
Right. Yeah, we'll definitely do that little retrospective.
Yeah, definitely. All right, my number 5 is not Inscription, but it is a roguelike card game, and it's Griplands. So, so you don't know like any of my games. So I don't play roguelike card games. Like this is the first. Like these two like are the first time I've ever played it. Like I never played
Slay the Spire. Okay, yeah.
It is, but I've never played it. So and everyone like has really high praises for that game. So maybe I'll play it eventually. But yeah, so Griplands is just like a card roguelike game, and it's like set in this like it feels like a Western sci-fi kind of setting. And basically I don't know there's 3 main characters. I've actually only played the story of one, but you're kind of like a for hire, like I don't know if I want to say, I guess like a mercenary, and like you go out and like do stuff for people, and like you can kill people or whatever, but you're just playing card games basically. And there's like beyond just the normal like card battling, they have like another system where you do like, I guess you'd call them like arguments, where like you have like a deck of cards for arguing with people to persuade them or like just argue in general. So it was like really cool and unique. And it was just a lot of fun. Like there's an actual like story to it, kind of like other, I think roguelike card games like don't usually have stories. Right. It kind of just like you play and then you lose and then you just go back to the beginning, you play again. This one has like, it doesn't necessarily like loop, but it has a story of like where there's an end goal, like you're trying to, fight this person at the very end of the run, and there's like a story leading up to it of like why they're bad or whatever. So kind of a little more immersive,
right?
And it's fun. That's it. These games are fun. That's why I like them. Makes sense.
I don't know if I buy that. Yeah, I like my games to be painful, actually. Like my movies.
Spookies.
Like Spookies, yeah. I only play games that are like the movie Spookies.
And you'll have to tell me about that. We'll get into that movie topic.
Yeah, very important. So what was that called again?
Griplands.
Griplands. Number 5 for me is another little low budget indie game like that called Resident Evil Village.
I haven't heard about that one. What's that?
Yeah, it's really low key. Okay, I love Resident Evil 7. I played that for the first time last year, or no, 2 years, 2020. And that was fucking amazing to me because like we were saying about the horror ambiance, that is like playing the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is one of my favorite movies. And dude, it's just it is my vibe to a T. It couldn't be more my vibe. I just love being in that world so much. So then I was so excited for this because then I played that, and then this was already announced and it was coming out in like a couple months, and I was like, all right, let's go. And it's just following that storyline. And this was cool. It was good. It was still the same kind of gameplay. And I liked that gameplay and got pretty decent at it, or for casual purposes. But the vibe was different, and that was really the big thing that I love so much about the Resident Evil 7. This one was cool, but yeah, I don't know, just didn't hit me in the right way that the other one did. The other one is just so perfect, like it's like that friend's house that you have as a kid who lives in the fucking middle of nowhere, and their parents are like hoarders. It's just like fucking creepy.
I didn't have those friends growing up.
Oh yeah, you live in this city. Well, here in rural New Jersey, that exists. So I don't know. Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It wasn't amazing, but I enjoyed basically every part. So it was pretty good.
Did you think the big vampire woman was hot?
Her? Yeah.
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 Good to know.
Yep. Yeah, no, yeah, she was good. I you know, she's right in the beginning, and then yeah, it's quick. It's funny that was like the whole big thing of this game, and then like you're past that part in the first 3 hours. Like it's that quick.
Yeah, that's a shame. Just
the first part.
They knew what to show us to buy.
Yeah, it worked.
So God, everyone. Sal, right? My friend Sal, you met him.
Yeah.
He's like a huge Resident Evil fan. He's been trying to get me to play Resident Evil games for years, and I haven't. I've only played Resident Evil 5 co-op.
Oh, the best one.
Friends, like, so that's my Resident Evil experience. I don't remember anything except like maybe the final boss battle. I don't know.
Oh, is that the lava one? Aren't they in like lava?
You might be right, and I just don't remember. But I feel like I remember you're fighting. What's his name? Wesker? Is that his name?
Yeah. I think that's true.
Movie.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. So I don't remember the movie either. I saw the movie. All I remember is they get into the room with Wesker, and he's like, "You should have brought more." And he takes his sunglasses off and throws it at them to like distract them. It was really stupid.
I never saw the movie either.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
I'm not a big Resident Evil guy either. I've only played and beat 7 and Resident Evil Revelations for the 3DS. Which were both really great, personally, but I don't know.
Is that like a remake of one of the old ones?
No, it's just like, it's actually funny. It's it basically takes place on like this creepy old boat the whole time, like a yacht, like a cruise ship boat the whole time, like an abandoned cruise ship boat, which actually is what Resident Evil 7 kind of turns into at the end. But
spoilers. I was gonna play that. Now I can't.
Now you can't. Well, that's the worst part of the game, honestly. So you could just turn it off when you see any boat. If you see a boat,
I'm done. It's over.
So yeah. Did you say your fifth yet?
Yeah. That was your fifth, right?
What's your fifth?
Griplands.
Oh. We just talked about Griplands? I feel like that was so long ago.
Yeah, because you wouldn't stop blabbering about
Resident I'm talking Evil about Village. Oh, yeah. That was my fifth one.
Yeah.
Your fifth one?
Now my...
Oh, yeah, you go first.
Now I say my fourth. Yeah.
All right, say your fourth already. What's your problem?
All right. All right. This
is late,
another...
and now this.
So this is a game you guys aren't going to know about. I know I've had a lot of indie games. This one is really not well known.
Gooba Gooba, the Dark Tales of Gungan?
No. It is Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury.
Oh, damn.
So, I don't know if you guys have heard about that one. It's a little underground. I don't even know what you said.
Goopa. I don't know. I said some Jar Jar Binks shit.
Yeah.
Tell me all about Bowser's Fury. So, okay, here's my big question. Can I just buy this game and then just immediately play Bowser's Fury?
I don't know. I don't remember
any of the 3D World shit that I've already beaten.
I feel like you can. I'm probably wrong, but I legit feel like you have to play the regular game to some extent. Okay. Someone said yes, you can, so I'm wrong.
Well,
what do I know?
That's good.
See?
I'm still probably not going to play it, but that did seem cool.
You know what's interesting?
I've seen speedruns of it. Looks neat.
When I played the original 3D World in like 2012 or 2013, I think it came out, I was like pretty lukewarm on it. Like it was fun, but I didn't think it was amazing. But now I think it's like top 3 3D Mario for sure.
It's kind of funny because like you're like a big friend group of yours is all because of that game.
Yeah,
on like, speedrunning wise.
Yeah, well, I didn't meet. Well, technically, it was Captain Toad, but yeah,
the
same people that were running Captain Toad were running 3D World. So
exactly.
Yeah, and I think that's maybe when I started thinking it was better when I saw like them playing it because I'm like, oh, like the movement actually looks kind of fun, and I didn't remember it being that way. And to be fair, it wasn't because I wasn't speedrunning it. But
no, that's the big thing. Casually, I think the movement in that game is awful because I feel like all the jumps do the same thing, like the kind of like give you like the same height. And I don't know, there was just something like with the jumps, it didn't feel right and distinct and like interesting, you know what I mean? But I heard that they made it better in Bowser's Fury and all that.
Well, just the base game too, they made the movement faster than it originally was, which made a big difference. And I mean, I played like at least 90% of the game with a cat suit, so if you're playing without one, it's probably a lot more boring. The cat suit just gives like a lot more, movement options.
Sure.
But yeah, no, the base game I played it again, I 100% it, which is very long, and it was super fun. And then Bowser's Fury was pretty cool too. I don't think it was as good as everyone said. It was really fun. Don't get me wrong, but there's like some weird things about it that bothered me. Like there was these so Bowser's just like there the whole time, like in this open world area with you.
Yeah, he's shooting lava or fireballs at you, right?
Yeah, but there's like some, I don't know, I think they're called cat shines. They're like hidden behind things that like you need him to like shoot something at. So you have to like stand there and wait. And it's like kind of annoying. So I want to just like go and do things. I don't like when games waste my time because I don't have a ton of time to be wasted like that.
Yeah. And that's also it's like an artificial way to create a challenge.
Yeah.
That is an actual challenge.
Yeah. But yeah, no, even the Bowser's Fury, like the open world stuff was pretty cool. Like it was more like platforming based than just like the base game is. Like I think with Mario, you got to like really go for like good verticality. Like you want to be able to like climb up things because that's, you're like wall jumping or whatever. And there was a lot more of that than there is in the base game. That's sometimes like a little more flat. So
that's good.
Yeah. Like, and it was only like a few hours, but it's like a step in an interesting direction if they want to do something similar for a full game.
I'm sure they will, or obviously something more Odyssey like. But yeah, Bowser's Fury really seemed very Odyssey influenced.
Oh yeah, definitely,
for sure. They knew what people want now with Mario,
and they know it's not Galaxy. That's not what we want.
Did they still have that
big? By the way,
did they still have the big Galaxy part at the end?
In the
at the end of 3D World? Yeah.
There's like it's like the same end world.
Rosalina world or whatever. I've really realized recently I'm actually a huge Galaxy fan. I don't know why that wasn't the first game I
the drama alert.
Quick. See, I'm not quick and I gotta go find the little eyeball. It's too much fucking work. I need a stream deck.
But we could take off. If people donate enough bits, that we could buy a stream deck with it.
Donate
to our Patreon, guys. We have a Let's Scope Out Patreon.
Yeah.
We don't, but maybe we need to.
I don't think we need to.
No, I know.
So that was number 4, right?
That is my number 4.
Number 4 for me is also a Mario game. Oh. Warioware Get It Together. I really liked this game, actually, a lot.
I didn't play it.
I've never played... So I bought this game because it was the first new Nintendo game I've seen in, like, fucking 3 years. Which isn't actually true. But, it wasn't a fucking remake or a remaster or a port from the Wii U. It was something new. And I never played any other WarioWare games before. And I got it. And it was very fun and good and weird, and I could see a lot of like weird in how it's laid out. You have to beat the story mode like completely to unlock everything, and I think that's how you unlock mini games. And like before you could play the party mode, you have to beat the entire story mode, and the story mode is like it's not super long, it's like a couple hours, but it is like a story mode. But the good thing about this, and they did that shit in Mario Tennis too, and I always complain about that. The only way to unlock maps in Mario Tennis was by beating the story mode, unlocking them through the story mode. How the fuck does that make sense?
I think they did that in Mario Golf too, and let me just say, even though I think Mario Golf was like a mediocre game, like the story mode might be like a legit 1 star out of 5. The story mode in Mario Golf was maybe the worst story mode I've ever played in my life. It was really bad, and it was painful. I have to play through that to unlock stuff.
That's the worst part. And it's like, but you can't do that co-op, right? Like you have to play the story mode by yourself. That's how it was with tennis. And it's like, what the fuck? This is a multiplayer game. I have to play by myself to be able to play it multiplayer. What the like? Nintendo has completely forgotten how to do couch co-op, but they're trying to just do online multiplayer, but they don't know how to do online multiplayer. So now they have no eggs in any multiplayer baskets, and it's just complete fucking mess. But the good thing with Warioware is that you can play through the whole story mode co-op. I think up to maybe 4 players. I don't know. I know at least 2. But it's basically like just playing the regular game. Just random. Mini games, but it's through the story mode, and there's more of a, oh my god, I think I found the baseball. Kev, I found the baseball. Oh my god. God, I'm sorry. I gotta stop the Warioware review. This is very important. Wait, I gotta put the graphic up. Something amazing happened. An act of God just happened. Okay, it's time for Paul's toy update. We got a new toy here. This is Invincible from the hit Amazon Prime cartoon called Invincible. And right before we started here, I bumped my table and this dude fucking fell off. And as you can see, he has a catcher's mitt. It's one of his options.
That's not a catcher's mitt, but sure.
Oh, wait, what?
It's just a glove.
Catcher's glove?
Catcher's mitt looks different.
They aren't the same? That isn't just what you call this thing? Oh, no, this is just a baseball glove. Oh, anyways, whatever. He has a fucking glove, and this little ass baseball was in it, and I knocked him over, and the baseball was lost, I thought, for the rest of my life. And now I was just rubbing my foot on the ground, and I found this baseball with my foot. And now he is one with his baseball again.
Don't drop him.
Come on, focus. Focus.
You gotta put your hand behind it, right?
Was that the strat?
I don't know. I've seen people do that.
Focus. Shit. Anyways.
That's all I had.
Anyways. Oh! I just dropped it again. I'm not even joking. Okay. All right. I have it. Okay, anyways, yeah. So Warioware,
All right, go back to games now.
Not yet. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, toy update is over. That was my newest toy, anyways. But Warioware was good. I like I said, I haven't played the other one, so I don't know how actually inventive this one was. But I thought it was like a real nice. It was like fresh air. I had a lot of fun. I thought it was creative. I thought it was fun. The games were wacky and fun. The story was, silly and goofy. It was good. I really enjoy it. I think it's a great multiplayer game if you're looking for one.
Yeah, I think I only played the first one ever on DS, so a long time ago.
That's the first one? I thought the GameCube one was the first one.
Oh, maybe?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Maybe I played the second one. Whatever. So I played on the DS.
Yeah.
And was this the first one maybe that like all the characters you have to complete the tasks in different ways? Like some of them they all do different things. So like some of them might not be able to jump, like you have to shoot at something, but other characters you could just go over and hit something.
Yes. Same with this, yep.
Well, I don't know. The game I played didn't have that.
Oh. Got it.
I mean, it was just touch. It was just a touch screen, so you can just use a stylus. So this might be the first one that did that, which I think is really interesting. And if it's not, then it's less interesting because it's just copying an old one.
Yeah, I really don't know. I wish I had more to compare it to. Maybe one day I'll play the GameCube one. Which I'm surprised
Apparently the DS one was the fourth one. So
wow,
I didn't know that.
So is this the fifth one?
I know. No, they had some for there's one for the Wii, I think, and maybe even.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
That's crazy that there's been so many.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was one recently that was just like all the original games, like it was like a mega collection, I think, or something.
Yeah.
There was Game and Wario for the Wii U. Remember that?
I didn't play it, so.
I didn't either. I'm surprised I didn't, but anyways. So that's that. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Inscription.
Oh, yeah. Top 3. That's pretty good.
Top 3, yeah. I don't know what to say because this is the kind of game where you should like not know stuff because it's just better that way.
Yeah.
But just like you said, like the vibe was I really liked, and just the actual like card game was fun. It's not. You're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Where there's like a novel to read for the effects. It's like pretty straightforward. It's really
Exodia
simple.
is pretty straightforward, dude. Get all 5 in your hand and you win. I mean, does it get more straightforward than that?
Yeah, all you need in this game is a Mantis God or two, and that'll just automatic win. But yeah, no, it's just super fun. The actual card game is really fun. It's like got some like cool lore in it, and I like the kind of like escape room vibes too. I like escape rooms, so you're like trying to like find clues throughout the room. So yeah, it's really cool. Maybe we talk about that more in episode 3 or 4 or 5.
Yeah, or probably 69 when I actually beat it.
Yeah, you got to beat it in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. Whatever.
I won't. And then I'll say no, but it's fine. I'll just keep playing it, and I never will play it again.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So that's the plan, just so everyone's aware. Next, that is my number 3, Metroid Dread. I bought Metroid Dread for the same reason I bought Warioware, was because it was a new Nintendo game, and
sounds reasoning. I
want to support new Nintendo games, and also I like new Nintendo games. I'm not a big 2D Metroid guy. Like I hate the fucking first one from the NES because I played it as a kid and it was cryptic and it pissed me off. But Super NES. And it's for the NES. But Super Metroid is good, and then this was good. I had fun. I thought it was really well done and neat. I didn't even mind the Emmy parts. I know a lot of people wasn't too about that, and I only got like through the 4 worlds, so I think I was only like halfway, or maybe not even that. No, I didn't beat it. So the problem with that is I got like 6 hours in or something, and then I went back to play it, and I didn't know where I was, and I ran around for an hour and I couldn't find it where I was, so I'm done forever. But I had fun.
Yeah,
I did enjoy it.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I did enjoy it, and I am more than happy to never play it again. Not because I'm mad, but like I'm good. Honestly,
just
like
watch like a playthrough, so you can see the end.
I guess that's true. Maybe I will do that, but it's like I'm good. I got I feel totally satisfied. So that's that.
That's good. You got your money's worth.
Yeah, and honestly, well, I did enjoy WarioWare a lot. And I almost ranked it higher than this, but this is like a real game, and I also enjoyed it a lot too. Mm-hmm. So I'm giving it. Top 3 spot. That's pretty good. Metroid Dread.
Yeah. In your top half because you only got 8.
In my top half, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, number 2 for me, Death's Door. Have you heard of that?
The fuck?
It's not even that obscure.
No, I haven't heard of that. I barely heard of Mario Bowser's Fury. What's Death's Door? I legit have not heard of this.
All right, so it's an indie game, as you could have guessed.
Oh,
because I only play indie game. I only play these underground games.
are you telling me this isn't by Bethesda?
No, which is Microsoft now, right? You see, Microsoft's buying everyone. That's wild,
dude. They're like Disney.
yeah.
I mean, it's about time. They probably should have been doing this.
You're gonna buy Nintendo next. Probably not. All right.
So tell me about Death's Door.
So it's just like kind of again like Chicory, but it's like kind of like a 2D. Well, it's 3D, so it's like a 3D like Zelda, like isometric kind of view. Like, so I don't know if you want to. I mean, it's 3D, but it's yeah. It's like it's the same idea as those like 2D kind of Zelda games, but it's just 3D isometric. But it's like the same thing. Like you're going into dungeons, like solving puzzles, like killing enemies, like you would in a Zelda game. So it's like that. But I really just like this. I mean, first of all, it's a good game. Like it's just really well done. But I just like the aesthetic too. I just really like it's like low poly isometric stuff. I like that low poly vibe. Like it just looks cool. I don't know if you've seen. There's another game coming out. I think in 2 months maybe called Tunic. No. That has like that same. It's like the same thing. It's like isometric, like low poly, but it's like a little fox with a sword.
So is isometric like Link to the Past?
No, isometric. I'm trying to think of a good example that you would know. It's like I don't know. Google it.
Or Link Between Worlds?
No. Just Google isometric.
I'm also all right, you keep talking while I do this.
Sure. So it's just it's kind of like it plays like a 2D Zelda, but it's 3D isometric view, like low poly, and like the dungeons there's like a few dungeons, they're super well done, like in boss fights and everything.
Yeah, I gotcha. Is it in like a grid, or can you just move around freely? Or...
You can move around freely, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just like really well done, like super solid game. The music is like probably the best gaming music I heard last year. Like the music is just really good. I actually ordered it on vinyl.
That's surprising.
A week ago, maybe.
Wow.
So
that's the biggest shocker.
Yeah, right. Maybe it'll be on vinyl update.
When's the last time you ordered? Oh, actually, I know the answer. I was gonna ask you when's the last time you ordered or bought a vinyl that wasn't a video game soundtrack, but
yeah, like a month ago.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah. What else do I have to say about this? It was just like a really solid, good game. Like,
has the developer made anything else yet, or is this a first time?
Oh God, I think they did, but let me see if I could find real quick.
Did they do Undertale?
They made Titan Souls was their first game.
Oh, Titan Souls! I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid game. Really fun. Good music, good art style, fun to play. Well done.
Death's Door. We here at the Let's Scope Out podcast recommend it fully. And we also recommend my number 2 game.
Do we?
The Great Attorney... Is it Great Ace Attorney? The Great Attorney Chronicles? Is it Great Ace Attorney Chronicles? The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles? I don't know if Ace is in...
Chronicles?
Great. I don't know if Ace is in... I just wrote The Great Attorney Chronicles.
I think it's Great Ace Attorney.
Now that's a book I would read. The Great Attorney Chronicles.
It's the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Yeah, that makes sense. I forgot the Ace. I love the Ace Attorney series. I've played the trilogy. I haven't beat the 3rd game, but I'm like on the last case, whatever. That's neither here nor there. I played the trilogy, and this is the first outside the trilogy that I've played. And this is just like, this is so great in story and characters, just like the original, but I would say even better as far as characters and story go. And it's just, on top of that, they added so many like innovative gameplay mechanics to this visual novel kind of game that you would think like, what gameplay could they add? Like, it's what the fuck? But there is a lot of really interesting things that they throw into this game. And it works, and it still is like the same style as the first one, even in 3D. Like, it still looks as good as it would have with the pixel art. It's just great. I'm just like really enjoying it. I'm very into the story and the world, and it's really wonderful. I'm having a great time. And you get 2 games for the price of 1. I mean, that's huge. You get both of them. And yeah, and I'm almost done the first one. It is long. Yeah, there's 5 cases in this first one. I don't know how many hours I have. I would probably say at least 20 at this point. That's usually how long these games are anyways. But yeah, no, I'm loving it.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get into that series, and I think
this is a good one to start off. I personally think it would be, but yeah.
I think I asked Stare like where to start, because I know Stare knows this series, and then I just haven't played any of them. So maybe 2022 is my year.
I mean, you are a big DS guy, so I'm sure you'll like the first ones too. But this one is like, I feel like this one is very beginner friendly. You could start with this one, completely has no story ties to the other one really. I mean, maybe eventually it does, like, but nothing that you care about.
Is the chronology in it? Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, if I play something somewhere else in the series, like, maybe I'll be a little confused, and that's it. Like, it doesn't spoil anything.
With the series, well, because that's Phoenix, right? Ace Attorney, like, that's different. Like, this is a different era, a different character. So this is very like a different series, but it's still Ace Attorney does basically all the same stuff, but more. Act now, and you'll get more for 3 payments of $19.95. I think this one would be a good one to start with, because it's also a lot less cryptic and like frustrating and like janky than the first ones, which are good. It's good that they get difficult like that, and you really have to like figure out how to answer things and like really deduce stuff. But it does,
like, is the jankiness just like the leaps in logic that almost make no sense kind of thing?
Sometimes it does feel that way, and then you get to the point where you're just like brute forcing it. You know what I mean? Like, just doing every single option you can in every situation, because like, I have no idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one so far, I've had not a single situation of that, and this has just been like just good and engaging the entire time through. There's been nothing where I've been like, what the fuck? What do I do next? So
must make you feel pretty smart.
It doesn't make me feel dumb, which the originals do. So that's another plus. No, I like feeling dumb too. It's my natural state.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that.
See, no, that was another instance I was wrong. Actually, you should have pointed that out. But
next time, can't get them all.
Some co-host. Next week we are gonna have a new co-host. Not sure who yet. You put your applications in on my Twitter. Yeah. Thank you. I'm excited to review your applications. Okay, number 1. Let's do it. Right. What's your number 1?
What do you think my number 1 is?
I would say Metroid Dread.
It is Metroid Dread.
Hey! I knew it.
I mean, it was really good. Like, I haven't played a lot of 2D Metroid. I played Fusion when I was a kid. And I played Super Metroid literally like this time last year.
Is Fusion the remake of the first one? Or is that Zero Mission?
Fusion's like 4. So the NES one is the remake of that Zero Mission.
Zero Mission, got it.
And then 2 got a remake in 2016 or whatever, that was like Return of Samus or whatever it was called.
Right.
And then Super Metroid's the 3rd one, then Fusion's the 4th one, and now Dread's the 5th one.
Got it.
So yeah, I played Super Metroid last year, and it was really good, but like I don't think it was as good as like people say it is. Like,
sure.
So, but yeah, like it's hard because I played it, almost 20 or over 20 years after it came out.
Sure.
But yeah, no, Dread was Dread was better than both of them, I think. I mean, it looks super nice. Like I think the most important thing is it was just really fun to play, to like control, move, stuff like.
It really
Because
was.
I don't think there's that like there's other aspects of the game that are lacking, I think for sure, and I didn't care. Like just
Yeah,
because it was so fun and that was the thing that was most important.
sure.
So yeah, I played through that like super quick. I beat it in a few days. I haven't, but I considered going back and like doing another playthrough, which I usually don't do for games. So it was just really, really fun. I like the Emmys too. A lot of people didn't like that part.
Yeah, I don't think
And
so. That's what I've heard.
I thought it was great. I don't know. I
Yeah,
like the stealthy vibe of it.
it
I like
didn't
legit
bother
got
me.
scared. Like when you're like going through those areas and the Emmy sees you and starts chasing you,
Yeah.
like I actually felt scared, and which was the point.
There you
It
go.
worked for me.
That's very good. Yeah, that's very good for that. Yeah, and if anything, it was exciting, and it kept up the pace of the game. Like it wasn't like you get to this part and you gotta it's an escort mission and you gotta slow down the pace of the game. You're already running around and trying to go places quick, and then it's like, oh my god, So it's not like it inhibited you in any way. I thought it was good. I thought it worked well.
Yeah, and it's like the movement in the game is so good, and like when you're trying to like run away from those situations, like being good with the movement is not maybe not necessary, but it's extremely useful. And like when you're like platforming and everything like really well and avoiding that, like it just feels satisfying.
Yeah,
Like you
sure.
actually earned it, and it was just good. So
I even
it
like the
was really
parry. To
yeah.
to that extent.
They put that in the remake of Metroid 2.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it was the same, but I know they put a parry in that. So
Got it.
and it's the same developer that did the remake and that did Dread. So
Sure.
probably same system. But I think like the only thing that I really disliked about it is that even though it's a Metroidvania, it's like I don't think people say it was really linear, and I get that. Like it guides you down a path. That doesn't bother me too much. But like the worlds are just kind of disconnected. Like you have to go to this area, you take an elevator, and to go here, you go on this I don't know, like a lift thing that just like goes
Yeah,
across.
the
Like
teleporter thing.
that's kind of lame. I like it better when it's like more interconnected. It makes the worlds feel more organic and alive that way.
I agree, and I also like got so stuck because like I couldn't figure out how to get to the world, but that part of the world, it was like,
Yeah.
what? I am so where am I?
Yeah. Like I will always compare every Metroidvania I play to Hollow Knight because it's the best
Yeah,
Metroidvania. Um and Metroid Dread was not as good as Hollow Knight, but it's probably like my second favorite Metroidvania. So that's high praise
that is high praise. Yeah,
for me.
that's great.
Yeah, Metroid Bread.
I lost my phone. Well, luckily I know what my number one was, and
I
it
think I know
is Famicom Detective Club, Missing Air, and what's the other one?
The girl
The Missing
who
Beach.
stood
Yeah,
behind her.
the girl who stands behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are just insane remakes of these Famicom visual novels that I always knew about. I love a big thing for me is I love obscure like first party Nintendo titles, like just like weird things that they tried out and didn't take off, like Doshin the Giant and things like this. And this I first learned about both of those things, Doshin and this, from the Melee trophies. They both there was a trophy of Ayumi Tachibana, who is the main character of The Girl Who Stands Behind, in Melee. And I was always like, what the fuck is this random Japanese schoolgirl thing? Like, what is this? And it was always in Melee, it was like Famicom only. And this is the first time it's ever been released to or outside of Japan. And not only did they release it and like that would be cool enough, but I feel like they did such a great job. The game looks great. It's still like cryptic and like a little difficult and like Not to a bad extent though, but it's still like it's not like they made it a baby game or anything like that, babied it up, and maybe they did a little bit, which is probably just inherent from going from like a point and click detective game to, you know, be able to control it a little bit more. But I felt like it was just so well done. I was so into it. I love the atmosphere, that like 80s Japan atmosphere. It's just so good, and like it's legitimately creepy. The music is great. When someone dies, it's like, oh shit, like it's like a ticking clock element. Kind of, it has that like claustrophobic feel when
like a sense of urgency.
Yeah, sense of urgency, exactly. Yeah, so I don't know. Overall, I loved them. They are definitely like hardcore visual novel games. Like if you're, I mean, it's nothing like crazy, but there isn't any like cool gameplay elements like in Ace Attorney or anything. Like it's very like, you know, you got to solve who done it. You got to click certain places. You gotta investigate certain things, and you gotta talk to all these people, and you know, figure out what to do next to move on the story and all that. But I loved it. It was my kind of game. I can't believe they made this. I don't know why the fuck they made this. I hope it made them some money. If they made a third one, I would be so fucking happy. Highly recommend. But play a girl who stands behind before Missing Air.
Is that the order?
It doesn't. Yeah, it is, and they say it doesn't technically matter, and it doesn't, but it does kind of matter. I mean, it is literally in order. The problem was Missing Air came out first originally, but it is the second game, and it's not just, yeah, it is very like, you know, they aren't directly tied, but they are. So just play Girl Who Stands Behind first. It is the way to go. But yeah, I loved them both.
I just think of scenarios where, like, I don't know if it happens in that because I didn't play those, but like you play like what's supposed to be the second game first, and like there's a character in it that dies, and then you meet them in the first game. Yes. And they're alive, and you're like, I know what's gonna happen to you.
Well, it's kind of the opposite. The character in the second game that you're working closely with is like the main character in the case of the first game. So if there's ever any tension, like, oh, is she gonna die? Blah blah blah. What's gonna happen to her? I mean, you know that you literally work at an agency with her, so you know kind of how it wraps up.
I hate when they do like games get released out of weird orders. I was gonna play the Professor Layton games, and so I played one Professor Layton game. It's supposed to be like the first chronologically, but it came out, I don't know, third, fourth, fifth. I have no idea, and then like the second game chronologically could have came out first, and then the third game could have came out seventh, and like just wacky. Like it feels like all over the place. Why can't they just release the games in order?
Yeah, in that situation, I would just go. Usually, just going by the date they're released is fine, but this is the one situation which it did not. It would have been better to go the other way around, and I don't know if that is the case with the Layton games, but
I've only played one. I don't know how much it truly would spoil. I mean, if you played them when they came out, you wouldn't know any better.
Sure.
But when did those originally come out? It was like the late 80s, right?
Yeah. It was
crazy.
For the Famicom, probably in the later life cycle of it, but yeah, it's definitely very 80s vibe. Dude, it's so cool. I don't know, it's just like it's such a time capsule. It feels like it is so perfectly reserved, like it's not, or preserved rather. It's not like they're making a game now that like seems 80s, but it is literally like 80s Japan, and they just, you know, remade it. It's just cool. It was really cool. I feel like they did so much with this fucking 8-bit point and click mystery game. Like, I don't know how they did it this well. how they translated it this well, but I loved it. I thought it was great. I can't believe they made this game. I don't know why. I don't know who bought this other than me, but shout outs.
I was going to, but then it's like they're like $35 each, and I was like, let me see if I can get them on sale, and it fell to the wayside.
Yeah, Nintendo games never go on sale, so. But
yeah, they might have like by like 10-20%. I want like a 50% sale.
I hear you. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, if you do end up picking one up, I would say pick up Girl Who Stands Behind, and if you like it enough to get the other one, then sure. But if not, then that's fine too. Like they're both standalone stories, and they're the same thing basically. So.
But Missing Air is better, right? I think
Missing Air is a little better, but I think they're both basically the same. They're both basically the same.
Similar enough, yeah.
Yeah, they're both the same in quality. I think most people probably like Girl Who Stands Behind more. That's the more iconic one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Missing Air, I played it first also. That might have a thing to do with it. It also has like that summer Japan vibe too that I kind of like. It's like a summer vacation kind of situation. It's just neat. I don't know. They're all great. They're both great. Highly recommend.
Yeah. Gotta add to the list.
We are Nintendo fans. Our number one, our games of the year go to Nintendo.
Well, only 3 of my games were Nintendo.
I know. You are an indie fan. That's what you are.
Yeah, kinda. No, I like Nintendo games better usually, but they only release one new game a year, so.
Yeah, seriously. And it'll make the list. It'll get number 1.
Yeah.
But...
Well, to be fair, they released Mario Golf, and that was number 18 on my list of 32. So very middle of the pack, that is.
Wow. Yeah. Fair. That's funny. Yeah. So
those are the only games you played.
Yep. I think so. Unless there's something else I'm missing. But I think that's pretty good. Like what else other than indie games, like what else has really come out this year that I like missed out on? Like I guess Bowser's Fury, but I already played Mario 3D World. That was my big thing. It's like I'm not paying $60 for this game I beat and didn't love.
Yeah. That's fair. I don't play anything besides Nintendo or indie games, so the other stuff came out that was supposed to be good.
Yeah, I played a PlayStation game. What's your excuse?
Wait, which one? What is
Resident Evil?
Oh, Resident Evil. Yeah. Yeah, I don't own that, so I can't play it. I thought it was out on like PC though. Whatever. I'm not gonna play it, so
might be. Not sure. But anyways. I think that's a wrap. That was a good hour 45.
Yeah, it's longer than I thought. We had so many other topics lined up. I guess we got to do this again next week, I guess.
Well, we'll see. Either next week or in 2 years from now. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching. This was very fun. We got through all our games. We talked a lot about games, and this was good. See, I told you we would have stuff to talk about.
You were right. And to answer a question in the chat,
I was right.
Yeah, I don't think either of us played either of those games. Tales of Arise is probably, I'm looking quick.
These are Stairmaster games.
Yeah, Tales of Arise is like, this says 40 hours. I don't have time for a 40-hour game.
These are Stairmaster games. You got to talk to Stairmaster. He's our resident anime cuck.
True, yeah. And then Monster Hunter, I never played one, but I've never saw the appeal. They don't look fun to me. Maybe I would have fun if I played them, but...
I agree with that wholeheartedly. I absolutely echo that sentiment.
Yeah.
That's how I feel with the Dynasty Warrior games too.
Oh, I think I tried one once and it was boring. And I tried
but I think Monster Hunter is probably better than that. But
the Hyrule Warriors demo, and it was not. I had no fun whatsoever. So.
I had no fun. I hear you. I'm sure I would be the same. Yeah. Anyways, well, you got me in a very video gaming mood. I think I'm going to play Ace Attorney before bed tonight.
I'd say I could see you like sitting in bed playing it. Jen's there, Buster's there, the whole family's there. You're playing Ace Attorney.
The whole unit. That's right. Well, actually, we will be in bed, like about to sleep. We lock him up in the crate. He doesn't sleep with us.
I thought he sleeps on the crate.
He does sleep on the crate, but that's during the day. That's so he could get a lay of the land.
He needs to see the mailman.
Yeah, he's got to see everybody. That's what he does. But we lock him up downstairs. I wish he could sleep with us, but he is fucking annoying. He snores and he moves and he fucking barks at us. And he's big and he's stupid.
Bigger than you guys are.
Yeah, literally. Anyways, okay, but that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you guys for watching. We might be back next week or in 2 years. I don't know. It's a gamble. I'm gonna stream tomorrow without this idiot.
Yeah, and your viewership is gonna go down. It's gonna tank.
Yeah. This whole it's gonna completely tank. It's gonna fail. But yeah.
And you know what? You're not gonna do tomorrow. You're not gonna get max stats. You're gonna stream tomorrow for a few hours, and you're not gonna get max stats, and you're gonna realize you wasted 3 hours of your life.
Why do I agree with you though? I know I will. I know I won't. That last run I had, that was the run. Like that was the most.
You get 154, right?
153. That run was so insane. I got like 6 alls.
That's pretty crazy. Could we get some alls?
And that wasn't it. Like what the fuck?
What did you win? Was it turn again?
Yeah, it was turn.
Crazy turn.
I needed 4 turns and some other shit. Anyways, we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow around 1 p.m. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Good night, guys.
Say something crazy. End on a crazy note.
I got nothing.
You gotta do a crazy ending.
I don't have the improv spontaneity that you do.
All right, one of us has
stories.
I gotta do something crazy. Let's see, what crazy thing can I do?
You have the Shrek mask?
I do, but I've done that before.
Wear it upside down?
All right, here we go. I'll do this. No, I can't do that because that's too loud. All right, I'll do this. Good night. Good night.